If you've ever been cheated on, this is something you need to hear. Okay, so watch this TikTok with me real quick. Okay, so sick wife asks for help with the grocery shopping, and he doesn't know where shit is. Situationally humorous. Let's do a vibe check on the comment section. And the top rated comment is, you guessed it, with over 7,000 likes, weaponized incompetence. I couldn't help myself, I left a comment. If you've been blessed to not know what weaponized incompetence is, it's basically this idea that your partner is deliberately doing things bad on purpose so that you won't ask them to do anything anymore. Now, I do believe that there are, some people who do this, but I think it's thrown around as often as, sociopath is. Do you really think that many people are sociopaths? In this case, this ain't it. I relate so hard to the husband. I hate grocery shopping. Even for myself, even for stuff that I like and I know I will enjoy, I still hate it. I just be door dashing. I love when they message me and they're like, is this replacement good? Antoine, I would trust you with my life. Keep going, king. Anyway, I don't even like to grocery shop for myself. Now add in someone else's weird shit? I'm sorry, but what is coconut milk? Where do you find coconut milk? Dairy? International aisle? Water alternatives? I don't. And people in the comments were like, use your brain and ask an employee. All right, you and I both know it is not that easy, okay? Have you ever noticed that every time you desperately need to know where something is, every single employee in the store just magically disappears? He probably was talking to her because she knows where it is because she asked for it, and he's thinking, maybe she'll help me, like I'm helping her. Not everything is this diabolical strategy to get out of chores. And I call bullshit on this granola aisle. There is no granola aisle. Anyway, I double checked and the creator actually liked my comment. With the brainworms and all. Wow. I think people miss the nuance of these videos. It's like she is his wife and he is her husband. When she made this video, it's like me. I get to make fun of him, not all you people. She made this to be a silly goose, not to accuse her husband of abuse or criminal mischief. He did not understand the assignment, and that's okay. She still loves him. But to the women who are putting your partners on blast for this weaponized incompetence, stop it. Either break up with him, or stop unironically bullying the person you chose to build a life with. Because even if he is doing chores badly on purpose, now you're both being abusive. Anyway, you know the deal. A follow a day keeps the brainworms away. I love my husband so much, and he irritates me like no one else. That's normal. There's actually a term for it called the hedgehog's dilemma. Hedgehogs hibernate every year, and when they do, they rely on each other's body heat to stay warm. But the closer they get, the more they poke at each other, so they have to find the perfect balance to stay warm without hurting each other. Sound familiar? Well, you can't just plan to never poke at each other, so you have to figure out what you're gonna do when you do poke at each other. Here's what I do when I'm mad at my husband. First thing I do is simply and formulaically tell him I'm mad. Literally just, when you did X, it made me feel Y because of Z. Proven conflict resolution method. But if he's not around to talk or I need some time to cool down, this is what I do. I go ahead and grab this. This is a jar that I made my husband many Valentine's days ago when I was very poor, but also very much in love. And it is filled with 100 reasons I love him. I now use it more than he does. So if he's left his dirty, balled up socks on the couch yet again, here's what we're gonna do. I love that we coexist so well and can be alone together. I love all the times you've brought me food when I was at work starving. I love that you love holding my hand. I love you for taking the wheel when I'm too sleepy. I love that you're forgiving and love me through all of my mistakes. I love when you rub my tummy. This is the one of the day. I love that you've made me a better person. Just, no matter how mad your partner makes you, no matter how pissed you are that he has once again left his dirty, balled up socks on the couch, if they're the kind of person that you'd make a jar like this for, think about how sad you'd be if you never saw those dirty, balled up socks on the couch again. Love is too precious to skip out on the work. Why are dads so hot? It's not if they're hot, they are. Everyone agrees. Even dads like other dads. They're always coming out to admire each other's lawns and shit. Little secret, gentlemen, we do have a word for the really hot dads. We call you stroller candy. And I mean, daddy has got to be one of the most uttered words in the bedroom. Like, it probably goes God, daddy, and then like, yes. I don't know, I've always found dads super attractive. The amount of people surprised when I became a stepmom. But why are we so attracted to daddies? Reason one, they have unlocked their maximum carnal potential and we can taste it. They have a much different capacity for murder now that they've become a parent, and we can smell it in their pheromones. Something about being able to murder for your young is hot. 2, fatherhood makes you selfless. You know there's some stability because you know they know how to take care of someone else. Getting to watch a man be so effortlessly kind to another human being is hot. Finally, it's the absolute thrill of not being able to gross them out. They've literally seen it all, so if you fart in front of them, they'll be super chill. And that is hot. Dads are hot. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading this comment. Let me get my glasses. They're not by my engagement photos. Maybe they're behind the vows my husband wrote me. Oh wait, I think I see something behind the memory box that I've been accumulating with my husband over the past 10 years. Here we go. Let's check this out. If you've never been in a long-term relationship, just say that. This has got to be awkward. So I don't fully understand the science behind this yet, but I swear to God, there is some kind of a phenomenon going on where whenever you get settled into a happy, healthy relationship and it's starting to go well, some kind of omnipotent force within the universe contacts your ex because they just come out of the woodwork. I think we all know of this happening where you finally post a picture of the person you've been seeing and the next thing you know, who's in your DMs? And I think for a lot of people, this is probably kind of an exciting thing, especially if you were the one who got dumped, because now you're getting this moment of being like, I knew they'd come back to me. You might even consider leaving your new person to give them another chance. Don't do that. This is a classic manipulation tactic. Because if you do leave your new guy or your new girl for this ex of yours, guarantee you they will get so bored and drop you just as fast as last time. Because your new person is the only reason your ex is showing up again. You see, this is messed up, but for some people, they gain value from collecting people's hearts like they're fucking Pokemon cards. These people keep their exes categorized as trophies and conquests in their brain, as if they're some kind of like ruler of this kingdom of memories or something. They want you to want them forever. And the minute they see you moving on, they don't like that. The only reason they're coming back is simply to try to maintain control and make sure that you still want them. Do not give them an inch. No, you go grab your sage or your holy oil or whatever you got and you repel them like the sin they are. Amen. If you've ever been cheated on, this is something you need to hear. When a person cheats, it has nothing to do with you. It is 100% their problem. You did nothing wrong. That is their own insecurity, their own desperate need to fill some void in their life, their own weakness, their own lack of integrity. Now, if they're a real piece of shit, they might try to trick you into thinking it was your fault. Sometimes when a person cheats, they try to use these cute excuses like, oh, well, you weren't spending enough time with me, or you were doing this and this wrong. Yeah, no, because if this was a you problem, they would have just dumped you instead of trying to play these stupid little games of trying to keep both you and their side piece. They still wanted you and a loyal you. Notice if they wanted an open relationship, they would just say that, but they wanted you to be the only one following the rules. And don't let them get away with that bullshit where you caught them trying to cheat, but because you caught them before the act could commence, they go, oh, well, I didn't cheat because you caught me beforehand, so it's not cheating. Motherfucker, if you are playing soccer and you kick the ball at the wrong net, but you miss, your team is not going to congratulate you. You still shot your ball at the wrong net. You don't get brownie points because it didn't make it in. And don't you dare feel like it's because you're not attractive enough. I mean, freaking Beyonce got cheated on. One of the world's most objectively beautiful people got cheated on. And the guy who did the cheating does not fit the bill for America's most conventional beauty standard. Robert Pattinson, at the absolute peak of his career during the Twilight vampire daddy days, also got cheated on while dating Kristen Stewart. So it's not because you weren't hot enough. Trust me, you're hot enough. And what's so annoying is how easy it is to not cheat. All you have to do is nothing. Look at all of us right now, not cheating, just doing the thing. It takes so much more work to think of those lies and remember all those lies and execute all those lies. Just not worth it. And I know how getting cheated on affects your self-esteem, your ability to trust anyone again. But I promise you, I freaking promise you that there are people out there who have no interest in entertaining other men and women, who know that you have those walls up and they want to climb them. What happened to you was not your fault. Be kind to yourself.